What's up, Leo? Welcome to your Who is Coming Towards You video. This is going to be perfect for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Please keep in mind that this is not going to resonate with everyone, and also that this is basically just a snapshot to see who is coming into your space. This does not necessarily mean that you're gonna like the person and dig them back, right? But this is to see who is coming into your space at this time. And keep in mind that this reading is timeless, so it doesn't really matter whenever you hear it. It's whenever you're called to. That will be best, okay? And if it's not making sense now, I suggest you look at it later to see if it resonates, okay? So, Leo, I've already pulled the cards. Bottom of the deck, you got the World card for this person. So I feel like this person is in the middle of a big transformation in their life, right? One thing I do like about this, there's a lot of good cards. I feel like there's, well, let's go through the cards first. So we've got Knight of Cups, okay? 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Lovers, High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, and Temperance. So the vibe I'm getting off of this person is I feel like they are very loving. I feel like they might be someone who has been a fool for love in the past, which is why they are possibly single at this moment. With this Knight of Cups next to this 10 of Wands, I feel like love hasn't always been the easiest thing for them. There have been things that have gone wrong in the past with past lovers that have really kind of put strain on them in terms of love, but I feel like there's someone who does not want to give up on love. This is the type of person who's like the sweet romantic, right? They know all the great things to say, you know, very mindful, very in tune with the lover that they have. But at the same time, I feel like there is, for some people, they may have encountered in the past a sense that maybe they do too much, they could be overbearing. Also, there is a sense that they might be someone who puts ultimately work in front of their love life, right? I feel like that's like their more comfortable space. So it's like if things don't go wrong with with their love life, they just go harder in the paint when it comes to work, which is probably why they've been so successful. I do feel like this is someone who has a lot to offer in terms of like stability, security, material things. This person can show you things and you know, give you experiences that you've never had maybe. But it seems like in terms of love, sometimes they can come off as being overbearing emotionally. Sometimes, depending on the person. So for some of you, you're dealing with someone who's been overbearing for other people emotionally, where other people may have felt like they could be a little leechy. For others, it's a case of they may be someone who like ultimately puts their work first. This Knight of Swords, I like, and there's a little bit of a caution because Knight of Swords energy, it's about communication, right? It's about honest communication. But remember, the Knight of Swords, especially like in the original depiction, it's the most aggressive, abrasive knight, right? So this person, when they're in their feelings, they might have the tendency to kind of fly off the handle with their words, with this Knight of Swords and Knight of Knight of Cups. So this is someone, to me, like, since these are knights and not kings, this is someone who, you know, they've gone through love, they've experienced things, and they're trying, but they're maybe not as elevated yet. There's still stuff to learn. I do feel like maybe they could be the type of person who lets their emotions get the best of them. So maybe instead of working out problems thoroughly because it makes them uncomfortable, they've been the type to just cut people off, or they could be type to just like fly off the handle with their words, which is also hurtful, you know, cutting. So I feel like those would be the areas of opportunity for this person. But ultimately, I feel like they're very stable in terms of their finances. I feel like they can provide that for you and like help you even with yours if that's a thing. They may be, you know, have a lot of responsibilities on their back. So if you were going to come into their space as being a lover, you would, you know, be like that helpful reminder of like, babe, you got to take some time off. Babe, like delegate this to them. Because I feel like he could be a boss of sorts or well on his way. Well on his way. I wouldn't say yet. And I'm saying he or she. Sorry. I'm looking at knights, so I'm automatically thinking whatever I'm thinking. But this person is well on their way. And I feel like financially they are still in a very good place. Now, lovers could be Gemini. This is Gemini energy. So far we've got Gemini energy. We've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We've got Sagittarius energy. We've got some Earth energy. So we've got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We've got Swords. We've got everybody. So this could really apply to everything. But listen to the messages. Now, I feel like this person, like I said, they got the World card, which was the energy of them, or like kind of like their theme right now. I do feel like this person is going through transformation. So these areas that I was talking about, these areas of opportunity, I feel like these are things that they are realizing and actively working on. They could be seeing someone for advice. They could be going to different therapies for love. They could be, you know, reading different books. They can be even talking to like readers or whatever. I feel like this person is ready for love, though. I feel like they're ready for connection. I feel like in terms of the way life is going, things are pretty good and they would like someone to share it with, right? And I feel like when they connect with you, with this Lovers being here, I feel like there's like a really good connection on a spiritual level too, right? So this isn't just a physical connection, which I really like. This is something that, you know, with that Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles, like this is talking about legacy for a long time. There's a lot of potential there. So that's really, really good. I do feel like they are a spiritual person, or definitely tapping more into their spirituality, finding that balance there, right? There are some things that you probably don't know or won't know about them for a while. I feel like with time, they're going to be able to share more, because I kind of get the sense that they could have been a person who would be made out to feel stupid or feel bad for the things that they thought. So they might be someone who kind of shies away from really giving emotion, although they do feel deeply. And so I think they're kind of tapping into that. And I think they're also being very mindful. This third eye is popping out on the High Priestess for me, and it's sitting right under this Ten of Wands. They might be really mindful now. I think they're being a little bit more cautious of the people that they allow into their space, because I do feel like for some of these people, they were definitely in situations where people would take advantage of them. So they're just a little bit more like cautious with that and trusting their instinct more. So that's really, really good. This person, like I said, they would be someone who would bring you new opportunity. In terms of, yes, could be material gain. So you could meet this person like through work. You could also meet this person, like through work, through school, through something like that, through any type of a program, through different types of groups too. But this person is in a place where they want to start something that is going to be long lasting, right? They could be some type of counselor too. I wanted to say with this High Priest. So like as a profession, they could be someone who talks to people. They could be someone who, yeah, I'm getting that a lot. Talks to people, especially with the Temperance card too, right? Because the Temperance card is all about kind of that ebb and flow and making things flow easier. It's about being guided. Definitely a spiritual card of guidance. They're definitely tapping into all that. I feel like they're at a place in their life where they want to fix their wrongdoings and move forward. I think they've got a lot to give now that maybe they didn't have to offer in terms of a solid relationship before. But I feel like it's because they're going back and reviewing a lot of lessons. And I feel like this is someone who is wanting to grow and like really tap into their, like, you know, what is going to be best in terms of overall legacy. So this is like a potentially cute situation, Leo. Please let me know if you like this reading. Thumbs up if you do. And be on the lookout for your August readings. Those are coming up soon, okay? Love you. Bye.